You have a death wish or something?
The office is getting moved to Gagarin.
Really? Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't. I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the Nat.
Good to see you again. Can I get you something? Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis? Nope, sorry. Can't pull one over on me. I'm good with faces, and I don't recognize yours. Go ahead and make yourself comfortable, new guy. Let me know if there's anything I can get you. You know, I had a guy in here last week ranting that General Shao ought to send the Marines down into the well. I'm usually all for letting folks speak their mind. Most times it can't be helped after a few drinks. But that was just too much. Anybody stuck living in the well, it almost certainly isn't by choice. And things down there aren't that bad. Yep. Spaceport traffic. I've got something in the works that'll change. You would love it, I guarantee. Only, I made a deal with a hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think will make all... But it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a... few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo. Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they always do. It's killing me. I submitted all the paperwork. And really, I'm not even certain this is what I need to... I need to get my... I mean, doing something... I really do. Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here in New Atlantis or the larger United Colonies. This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe that friend could possibly find a way to get her important cargo out of the impound. And if, hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal way, well, that might not be the worst thing in the world. You, with me? This.
Surely you're not seriously considering this course of action. The last thing we need is UC security on our backs.
Mic check. Oh, is that too loud? That might be too loud. Can you guys hear me? It says that I've got mic volume now. Hello. Hello, Clarice. Can you hear the lambs?
God, you have no idea what a relief this is.
Hey, in the
I'm
back.
obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure there has to be a way to get what I need.
I just have to mute it between talking, and also I'll get an echo off my speakers, I think.
I know a few things, but not much. The cargo is being held down at the spaceport, not in the security office.
The
Still, they
cargo
use the
is
same
being held
access
down
cards.
at the
If you have one,
spaceport,
it
not
works.
in the security
How
office.
or why you would have a UC security access card is none of my business, of course. I'm sure I'm better off not knowing. Beyond
Yes.
that, the ship decks over there might
I
also
am
be able to
working.
get in. I don't know any of them, or I'd be talking to them instead of you. No offense. Like I said, I submitted the... I went and talked to an officer at the office, too. Yumi. New Atlantis security. I'm not worried. Wait, are you saying I should be worried? No, of course not. I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing. I'm not worried. Wait, are you saying I should... You know, I had a guy in here last week ranting. I'm usually off anybody stuck. Stop by anytime you'd like to catch up.
Well, probably working tomorrow.
Excuse me.
Man, is my mic volume really loud? Probably working tomorrow.
Hey.
Marcus, you know, I was just mentioning you something.
You look like someone who has many stories to tell.
What's wrong with her head,
Would you like to hear
bro?
Curtis!
Where's she looking?
No, Amoli, I am Gerhard.
That's just
We've
not
been
natural.
partners for 10 years. Do you need a visit to Reliant Medical?
Hilarious. Truly, you missed your calling as a cop. I remembered his name. It's Curtis.
I have no idea what we are talking about right now.
The hauler from Sidonia. The one that got his ship blown up by the Crimson Fleet. We were talking about it, but I couldn't remember his name. Well, I remembered. His name was Curtis.
I am so relieved we have cleared this up.
There is a bit more in the back if you're not seeing something on display. Hi there! Thanks for stopping in. Feel free to look around. I can take care of transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask. Oh, please, take a look.
I don't have anything to get rid of. Get rid of that.
Appreciate the business.
Alright, let's go to the well.
If you're in the market for artwork, I'm sure I can find something.
Oh yeah, I gotta buy that one chick a
It
coffee.
seems like a small decision, but they all add up over time, and
Terra Brew Cappuccino.
I
it's paralyzed.
Thanks for choosing
I am
to
a
be
manager. I should be.
Certainly. Please take...
Well, manager, do you think you can manage to make a premium cappuccino? Double dairy?
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
What's up, Gamble Fiction? Good to see you, brother. This is not not where I wanted to go. She's just gonna hop on the top. All aboard!
I'm so excited to see Tony after work. Another day, another credit. Oh, thank you so much. Here, take this. Thanks again.
She gave me some milk. Alright, that doesn't
I'm going
sound
to
very
submit
useful.
those reports to management next week. Do you want to look
Take
them
care
over
of yourself.
first?
Oh, man. I'm so behind on this.
Be careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks. They fly around like they own the settled
Something I can help you with.
They like to use old abandoned facilities as outposts.
Guess not.
The ones left over from the colony
I know
war.
there's a bunch of missions to do down here. This guy's got one.
Happy to make a deal. You ask me, the real new Atlantis is down here. Look around. You see the big. Sometimes, but that's all right. A lot of people would. Me? I. But hey, to each their own. Absolutely.
He had one for me the last time I played through.
You need something else? I'll be here.
As a tracker agent, my duty is to
Where are the quests at?
Making me look bad. How's everything with you?
I'm doing okay.
Alright, I feel like I've been up here before. Been there.
Something to report.
Welcome to the house. We run a number of social programs, from financial aid to food banks.
How's everything with you? Got no complaints? Just got a new job, new apartment, so...
Perfect. It'll be appropriate. As for the job, he's recovering from some I'd like you to pick him up, grab a bite. Great, you'll find him. He's probably hungry, so she should have a meal ready.
for that again?
It's on the tip of my
You
tongue.
look like you need something.
Beats me.
Alright, Molly, you coming or not? This is the last time I'm gonna offer.
I don't need your help. I can walk home on my own.
You suit yourself. If you get lost or end up in hell, don't blame me. I tried to help. Everything good? We're here to help.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know where the soccer nets are? I got a bad case of the... Really? Not yet. Andy, sing. Wow. All right. So...
Always not. Do you know why this place has... I've got it right? Is this for you to hear?
Well, I don't have any credits, so...
Then you're good. I already talked to...
Thanks, Kate.
You're welcome, kid. You know, there was a...
Things change.
I know. Believe...
I'm sorry, I...
Good. Here's the soup.
Signed up for a test pilot program just the other day.
Can't get through that door, huh? Over here.
What's with the staring? You need something?
Wow, that watch is
Ah, here we are. Home sweet home.
Janeway from Star Trek Voyager.
At the end of the day, but... Oh, right, the soup. Kay's food is the best. Before I got hurt, I used to stop. It didn't matter how bad, as long as I had my food, and to be honest, so, you doing this? Thanks.
I wish I lived on a spaceship.
Oh, you talking about the soup lady? She did look like Janeway.
Yeah?
Evening, sir. File says you're a homesteader. That right? Must be nice.
Thank you for helping Tahir. Hopefully he'll make a full recovery. We don't exactly pass around an offering plate, if that's what you're asking. But we do run moon. We started
guy looks like
as
Jack
an intellectual
Talcott.
movement built around atheism. As our numbers increased, we began focusing on humanitarian efforts and showing what humanity can achieve when we work
You
together.
said the man bun had to go. That's what I thought you meant.
Nice talking to you.
This guy does not have
I'm
a
not
man
much of a
bun.
prayer. Tried it once, didn't stick. But maybe it's like tape. And I was just on the wrong side.
I'm gonna be a big-time space pilot someday. Gonna have
No loitering, okay? I don't have the... That's so. Yeah, I get that kind of habit. It's fine. Nope. No question, business has been slow lately. Not too worried, though. Managed to make ends meet for a good long while. Don't expect that to change now. Happy to make a deal if I can. Stay safe out there.
I help out Henry from... It's a quaint shop. Maybe a little better than all that noise. Oh, Henrik is an... But I don't just loiter. Unfortunately. But if you do all you need to do is pick up a package from Red Mile and deliver it to me. You don't even need to interact with anyone. Fantastic. Stay out of trouble.
What do you want? I'm very busy, as you can tell.
Let me know if I can help you.
You have a nice day now.
Even in the well, the Trade Authority continues to flourish.
Welcome to the Trade Authority. If you're here on legitimate business, I would be more than happy to help you. If, however,
if
you
life
are
was
here
going in
under
Jack's
false
favor,
pretense,
you know, the
say,
man
sent
does
by
seem a
one
little bit
Mrs.
on
Sanders of
edge.
UC
You know,
distribution,
just watching him
then
today,
I'm afraid you'll find nothing illegitimate here
letting
to report to her.
that Paul
And I'd
guy
ask
just
that you
eviscerate
pass along
him
my request
and
to
basically
stop these
belittle
silly
and demean
games.
him like every other.
So,
Every
what'll it
response
be?
to Jack was just, you know, whatever. And I don't know that necessarily that Paul was wrong. I thought it was comical that he let it go on so long and kind of made himself look like a fool trying to preach peace and love to somebody who obviously didn't want to hear it. But whatever. We need to set the bar higher. Is forcing himself into delusion because the reality really bites Jack's ass. Is he really going to be homeless soon? I've heard somebody say something like that.
Perhaps, but I'm quite confident in my business. And please,
Yes?
let me know if I can assist
Wow.
you further.
Well, I certainly hope, you know, that doesn't happen. I hate to hear anybody being out in the streets. God is going to fix it? Oh, man. No biggie.
That depends. If you have a ship and are willing to haul cargo, we frequently post cargo. Check them out. We've been in New Atlantis with lots of infrastructure. It's had the unintended.
Why doesn't he start raising money on his channel? I mean, what else is he gonna? What else can he do? Does he work or anything? I don't know the man's situation. But I understand what people are saying, that you can't give advice from like a pedestal that doesn't exist. Like, if you're not secure in your life, how are you telling others to live, man? Hey, Susan Knox, how's it going? Thanks for coming by. Trying to figure out a way to get money without begging.
I assure you, it won't work.
Aren't we all, though? I can relate to that.
Be my guest. Pleasure dealing with you.
I'm trying to gather my thoughts here. I know there's like some quests I want to pick up down here, or some other quests to do. I can't remember where they're at. I feel like I keep walking back to the same spots.
For a tracker, you've come to the right place. If not, well, I've got nothing. Hey, you looking at getting into bounty hunting for the Trackers Alliance? Get yourself set up with a job from one of the mission boards in town. Not everyone's cut out for this line of work, but you'll be fine and get paid as long as you follow our motto.
Just got an Oculus given to me by my after-school program. Trying to figure it out. Oh, awesome. I've never used the Oculus before. I have the PS4 VR. I think the Oculus is better.
Goodbye.
We only have one VR game with it, though. What game is it?
Everyone's welcome. No shortage of hungry Mom, that's Kay, gets all the credit. Started making sure people felt welcome back when I was just a kid. She had one rule. No causing trouble. Everyone abided by it. Put their differences aside when they came through the door. After a few years of feeding so many mouths,
because it's a school, I
we needed
guess.
extra credits to stay afloat. Didn't mean for this to turn into a business, but here we are. If folks are willing to pay a little to
Maybe
have
you
someplace to feel safe
could
and
utilize
get a
your
decent meal,
Wi-Fi
well,
hotspot
we'll
on
sure
your
take it.
phone so that you're not breaking policy and still being able to utilize the device. Or one of your kids could probably do it. I know all about school policies. I was banned from my school network. For the last 6 months of the year, I was not allowed to touch a computer in my entire county.
You take care of
I didn't do
Tahir
it
for me,
though.
okay?
They blame me for something.
That man's
It's a long
been
story.
through so much.
Did I miss something in here? Do I need to talk to her too?
You take care of Tahir for me, okay?
If you haven't,
that man's been through so much.
Alright. Well, you know what? This is a space game. Let's go out into space.
We've already started shopping for a trip.
One of my side gigs, I buy storage units in, and I bought this one that had a bunch of Chromebooks in it, and I was all excited to get it because it was super cheap. And then every single one of them had property of blank, blank, blank schools and stuff on it. And then like I tried to unlock them and use them, but they were bricked. So I ended up turning them back into the school. Scribblers and pencils.
Oh, I've always liked that
Remember
statue.
chalkboards? I don't think they have chalkboards anymore. It's chalk is toxic or something,
I
probably.
wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
Oh, Captain. I don't know. You wouldn't be here about the job.
part-time security officer. We've had some gap, so really we just need someone to fill the void.
Whiteboards and smartboards, huh? Yeah, well, when I went to school, there wasn't any cybersecurity. It was kind of unheard of. Could have installed links on it. I tried, actually, just Frank. I did. And the problem was that in part of the post procedure, it had some sort of verification that prevented any other bootable from modifying the boot order or boot drive. So it was locked into that hard drive. And it was like a, I don't know, like a
Look, if you want to do this later,
12
we
gigabyte
can.
solid state drive or something on it.
Well, first things first.
But you couldn't even enter, like, I couldn't even enter the BIOS on it. Like, everything was, like, locked out.
It should. Well, your first assignment couldn't be easier. Go to MAST and check in with Agent Plato at... There was a package left at a dead drop, and they need... Yeah, we all got friends who need things. Your friend... Well, just because you're bringing it here. As for why, you can ask Aegis. As far as I'm concerned, it's none of my business.
Wiggle my nose. I'm sure there would have been a way. I just,
but we've also got
even based on the time it would take to invest in learning how to do it and what I would get out of it, I just decided to donate them back to the school, or give them, not really donate. They're technically their property, as it was written all over it. But I mean, technically it was my property because it became my property when it was left in that storage unit. But oh, Tommy's starting.
No sex, no sex, Ben Rama. Ben Rama, he's trash people. No sex, no sex, Ben Rama now.
They were old as shit too, so like I'm sure they probably were written off ages ago.
You know, MAST, the Military, Administrative, and Scientific Triumvirate.
Yeah, that was Tommy's stream.
Giant building in the center of the city. Headquarters of the entire United Colonies. I really should have given you a more thorough interview. Aegis, while we're separate departments, there are times we need to rely
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Chromebooks.
So it's important to keep a good working relationship.
I think they're just basically
we do Agent Plato this favor,
phones
and
with
maybe he'll toss us
keyboards
some
and bigger
intel when an
screens.
investigation stalled. Tit for tat. You know how it works. See you later.
Contrary to what you might have heard, you see security personnel.
Yeah, you know, Susan, that's kind of the state of technology these days. That's why, you know, every computer repair person's just been basically a fly-by-night, you know, because there's like the industry is just turning into everything is like field replaceable now. You don't fix anything. You have parts that you just replace. And what they're doing, in my opinion, what the ominous they are doing is making everything a subscription service, or making everything integrated, so therefore there is no replaceable parts. If your phone stops, if your computer stops working, you simply have to buy a new one. And that's the idea of Chromebooks. And even these like small media integrated laptop streamers and that too. And therefore the older stuff, like, it doesn't hold its value like it used to either. Oh yeah, I was. Heck, I kind of still am. I need to set an active quest here. Let's do something in space. Yeah, every controller gets broken. Happier and more active. You know what? I think that's the way I was too, man. I was on a path to be like super active as a youngster, and then I started getting into computers, and you know, that was kind of my career for a while, and I just, you know, became really unhealthy as a result of it. Check that out, Frank. That's flat Mars right there. Yeah, but Jim Period, you know, that's only during the time if Mars was real. Gym period is like what, an hour every day that they are in school, so that's 5 days a week. But that's also when school is in session, so there's an entire summer for kids to not go outside and not do things. I'm not saying that gym period isn't good. It's just not enough. We're landing on Mars. Oh, you don't know the lore of this game, Robbie. Like, this is like 500 years or so, or 300 years after Earth, after we left Earth and started colonizing the universe, developed jump drive technology, and unfortunately, the atmosphere on Earth. It wasn't necessarily man caused. It was some sort of a thing that happened that the atmosphere disappeared. So Earth, we can go to Earth and I'll show you, but it's just a barren wasteland. Like, there's nothing there. Oh, I can't just exit the ship because I need to put a spacesuit on or I'll die on Mars. Now, I don't think the lore in the game says it was man. Oh man, I gotta walk forever. to go? I need to go 1,300 fucking meters? Adios, Susan. Thanks for coming by. This is boy stuff. I get it. Yeah, what's really cool is they use NASA to help make this game. What did those rocks do to me? They existed to provide me with stuff I need later in the game to build things. Because there's a lot of lead on Mars. Watch out. Check out Tommy. I kind of want to watch Tommy. You see, like up here where there's lead in the ground, I can build an outpost and make like a lead extractor. So, what's kind of cool is you don't really need to collect a bunch of stuff, because once you have like a goal in mind, you can easily seek out and find what you need. That was kind of the issue I had with the first playthrough with the downloaded copy that I got.
I love low gravity. Makes me feel like I'm floating on air.
What am I trying to do? What's my current goal? Is to get to that blue dot. What's at the blue dot is somebody who has information about an ancient artifact I found in the first episode, which I actually didn't stream on YouTube. I streamed it to Discord to my British friends. And the premise of the game is that you're a miner and you find an alien artifact on a planet, and it gives you a weird vision, and then you meet up with other people who also found an artifact that gave them a weird vision, and you're all coming together to try to locate more of it. But then along the way, there's, you know, a million side quests. And that's part of the criticism of this game is it's so like non-directional. Like you can spend your lifetime just not even playing the main quest. I wonder if I can play Tommy while I play this game. I'm not set for kids, so... Whoops.
It's like, I forget what I have too, but it's ordered. It's ordered this time. In the future, we have time to order things because there's nothing to do but survive or die.
Always nice to kick back.
Hopefully, if things roll well, we'll be looking at narcissistic couples
I sure hope
tonight.
this hearing loss isn't permanent.
We're gonna go, if it works, we're gonna go through the entire Key saga without any frills or characters. I was gonna do it Illuma berries, and then I was gonna do it like make Paul this like lazy, fat gorilla gangster dude lounged back across a couch with a Lou Bass monkey to his side, and they were gonna run everybody through their Keys ordeals, especially Yurt, because Yurt's the one where it's like he's kind of leaning on him. But yeah, we're just gonna watch it. We're just gonna watch them in a pretty.
Hold on a second. Let me get it on the other.
Like I have it all separated, all the Key stuff I could find that quick. But it's quite the quest for the Keys, especially if I do find one. I know Camacho. We're gonna go after this stupid internet show. Let me look through here. Oh, I think I have a song, you guys. Okay, the one that we posted already was a straight song. Let's just see if it runs from a thumb. And if it runs, I think I have another song for you. Let's do it still. So how are you guys? I can watch the chat. Hey, the wall with them cockroaches. Actually, I drastically cut back on the cockroaches because I went out and got a fresh pack of the fucking motel things. I was allotted my government vouchers to go get pest removal. If I wanted to purchase a voluntary self-deletion from a voluntary self-deletion booth, it would have been valid money for that. Could not buy firearms or ammunition to shoot myself in the head.
Howdy.
And sir, not everyone needs to come to me with their problems. I ain't a psychiatrist. He ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea. You got another word for it?
He means outer space.
Ma'am. Sounds about right. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially one that's me.
He has a tab.
It's a lot of credit.
No, I've done this routine. Let's skip to the part where you admit you're lying about what he owes.
You calling me a liar? I'll throw both of you out of this bar right now.
Oh, please. Two strangers arrive from off-world asking for information only you have. You see an opportunity. Everyone always does. Lower the price. Don't think we can't find another way to get what we want.
Fine. Come on. Yeah, I get your point. And maybe he's not good. Maybe. All right, I give up. Last time he was here, Moira kept yelling about the Lady of Love.
Venus?
I got what I got, okay?
Fine.
We have the tech to instantly jump across the universe. You'd think someone would have invented a way to keep rocks out of booze.
I know you were counting on that, Siddle.
My buddy Mitch keeps asking me if I can help him out with something.
Be advised to secure this article and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremor. Detonation occurs in 5, 4.
Watch your step. This is a work site.
Particle detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity.
No. No. Stop that. Going to kill someone.
Hello, what do we have here? See that cluster of ships? Varun Zealot. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us. No idea. They appear as Varun technically. No other ship readings. No, but I think there's a UC satellite. If we can get close. Exactly. Oh, great serpent, bless this communion that we may walk in Janan Verun's footsteps. That he jumped from the soul system out into the beyond and touched your magnificence. That he learned the truth of the shrouding, the coming eternal embrace. That you will reward the promised and cast the accursed into shadow.
Damn.